Are you all?
Great, man.
Good. Today I am here to discuss with you about methodology. First of all, what is methodology? Methodology is nothing but mode of teaching. There are different modes of teaching. We are using these modes in our class, but how the method of teaching.
One second. Can you give your handsets? I'm so sorry. Please use your own handsets to record yourself so that you can see your presentations. I missed out on first two presentations. You have your handset?
Yes, sir.
Going on.
You're recording? Right. She records so that she can. Sorry.
We are using these different types of methods in classrooms. Which these different types of method we have gone through this. Now, for making our teaching effective, we have to go through 5 E's. What are these 5 E's? Here it is. For making effective teaching, we have to consider 5 E's. First E is engage. Second E, explore. Third E is evaluate. Fourth E is explain. And fifth E is elaborate. Now, when we are delivering the lecture, we have to engage the audience, students. We have to engage them towards ourselves. Now, second is explore. We have to explore the topic, what we want to tell them, and what is their requirement. Now, third topic is evaluate. How to evaluate? We have to ask them questions in between. We have to ask audience, are they with me or not? Now, fourth is explain. Explain the topic which you are describing, which you are telling them. And next topic is elaborate. Elaborate means what? Go deep in the subject. Tell them facts, real life examples, and elaborate the topic. If we follow all these 5 E's, our lecture will not get bored. Audience will enjoy the lecture. After this, I will come on the methodology. Now there are 2 types of methods. One is teacher-centric method and other is student-centric method. Previously we were using teacher-centric method, but now we have to jump on student-centric method. In teacher-centric method, only teacher is talking. Students are passive over there. We have to engage students, we have to ask students some questions, we have to tell them to tell one of the topic what we told. In this way we have to engage students. Students are not passive in student-centric concept. Okay, these are the main types. There are top 10 teaching methods. Top 10 teaching method. First method is lecture method. What I am doing is one of the lecture method. It is teacher concentrated method. The discussion method. Third one is project method. Fourth one is role play method. Fifth method is problem solving method. Then sixth method is demonstration method. The seventh method is classroom, outside the classroom. Then eighth is storytelling. Ninth is welcome new ideas. And 10th method is simulation method. From these 10 methods, today I want to discuss with you only 2 methods. First is storytelling method and next is lecture method. Both methods are teacher-centric methods. Now, I discuss with you what is storytelling method. Now, in storytelling method, what we do? We are already doing this from our dada, nani. We learned many stories. What we got from this storytelling method? First is imagination. When Dadi was telling stories of very we we imagine the things. Who is fairy, how it is, she is having wings. Then she comes whenever we need. She gives us what we want, like this. Imagination power get increases. Our vocabulary also get increases. Vocabulary means she is telling a story in the many words. We learn language from the stories also. Vocabulary will get increased. Third point, concentration. When we are hearing stories, we have to do otherwise Dadi will get stopped. You are sleeping, you are not concentrating. That's why we have to do I am using this for my daughter. And for that I have to read new stories because same story nobody wants. New stories means reading, reading, listening, concentration, this gets developed using this storytelling method. Next, concentration, imagination, then vocabulary, and also we can impose moral using storytelling method. What we want to say to our students about discipline, about doing their work on time, these things, these morals, we can impose using story to our students, our kids. Okay, these are the advantages, merits of the storytelling method. There may be some disadvantages also. Stories should not be too long that students will get bored. You should not use bookish language. You should use the spoken language whenever you are telling story. Now story should be connected to the topic what you are teaching. This is the most important. What you want to say, the story should be correlate with it. Okay, this is about storytelling method. Next is lecture method. Now what is lecture method? What I am delivering is the lecture only. There are many merits and demerits of this method. This is also teacher-centric method. Teacher is only talking. Now if you are students, your audience, just now you are passive. Now all are not of the same level. One student can learn the topic in one step only, but some students need much time. Now for delivering a good lecture, preparation is required. For that, we have to ask 4 questions to us. Who is the audience? What is the purpose of your lecture? Now, what is the subject matter? All these questions are required. What is first question? Who is the audience? What is subject matter? What is the subject matter? What is the purpose of your lecture? And time allotted. What is time allotted to you? These 4 questions we have to keep in mind. If we have answers and we prepare in the same way, your lecture will be effective. And for preparing lecture method, we have to represent it systematically. Topics should be connected with each other. Your presentation, your appearance matters. Now your gesture, manners, all these things are required to deliver a good lecture. Now what are merits? Again I will discuss with it. Can anybody tell one of the merit of this lecture method? If we want to complete the syllabus in very less time period, we can tell students the topic. We can tell students topic. And also it is economical. If one mic is there, we can tell many of the audience the things. Laboratory is not required for this method. Less teaching aids. Actually these methods sometimes get bored. But if you inculcate in this method some other techniques, asking questions, learn by doing, all these things if we put in the lecture method, it will not get bored.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much.